And so what are the concepts that Chris Beardsley is talking about and pushing on his Instagram? From what I can tell, it's that muscular tension is the prime driver of hypertrophy, and that he thinks stretch-mediated hypertrophy is pretty much useless. Let me put up this Instagram post that he posted recently here. Here's what it says. Sarcomeres are probably lost more quickly than myofibrils when the passive tension stimulus is removed. Limb immobilization in a stretched position increases muscle mass quickly in animal models by the addition of sarcomeres in series. Removing the stretch stimulus causes loss of all gains within a few weeks. Similarly, when facile lengths are increased by eccentric-only training in humans, all of the gains are lost within 2 weeks of detraining. Okay, what is this saying here? First up, we have sarcomeres and myofibrils. What the fuck are those? In this context, sarcomeres, he's talking about sarcomerogenesis, which is stretch-mediated hypertrophy. There's two types of hypertrophy. Myofibril hypertrophy, which is where the myofibrils of the muscle are what get bigger and multiply to cause the muscle overall to get bigger. And then there's stretch-mediated hypertrophy, or sarcomerogenesis, where the body adds new sarcomeres in series in order to increase the overall muscle length. Right, so basically in this, he's just saying that stretch-mediated hypertrophy, the gains from that are getting lost more quickly than myofibril hypertrophy. And his source for that is this study that they did in animals where they immobilized the limb in a stretched position and then had some passive tension on it. So basically like isometrics in a stretched position, right? But then they got rid of that and it went away. And then he's trying to compare it to humans at the bottom, saying that when humans do eccentric-only training, the gains get lost pretty quick. Okay, how does this relate to training in humans and realistic training in humans? That's the important part. Realistic training in humans. So just because some chickens got muscle mass from doing basically isometrics and then they lost it, how does that relate to a human actually working out? First of all, no one's going in there doing just fucking eccentrics. And then the second part of this thing that he's saying is that when humans get hypertrophy from eccentric-only training, it gets lost quickly. Even Dr. Mike isn't doing that, right? He's advocating that you focus on the stretch, but you're still doing the entire concentric part, right? So no one realistically is going into the gym just doing length and partials. And if they are, like we said before, that's not the smartest idea, because you're not going to go into the gym, do just isometrics or just length and partials, and then leave and never come back to the gym and be like, oh, why am I not big? If you're actually focused on getting bigger, you're going to be in there long term.